Hi, I'm Paul Rabalais. I was working with a family out of Mandeville, Louisiana, recently, and great couple, had 4 children. All the relationships were strong. We talked about a lot of different things about how they would leave things to their children equally. We talked about whether they wanted to leave something to the grandchildren. But maybe one issue in particular that's worth sharing, and we discussed this issue quite a bit with married couples, is what happens when the first spouse dies. So like I shared with them, they had 2 options. The first option was, and I asked them kind of in jest, it helps me out a lot if I know which one of you is going to pass away first. Can you tell me? And so, they giggled, and, the wife pointed at the husband, and the husband said, well, he's a man and he's older, so odds are against him. So anyway, I looked at him and said, well, you've got a couple of options as to what happens when one of you dies. Do you want to leave everything so that it is owned completely by the surviving spouse? The children aren't involved at all. Husband dies, it's all the wife's. That sounds real good and sounds real simple. It is real simple. The downside of that, though, is the wife ultimately could change the disposition of how everything goes when she dies. So I said, well, option number 2 is, husband, if y'all have $2 million and you have $1 million, because in Louisiana, it's community property and each spouse owns half. I said, option 2, husband, is do you want to set it up so that if you pass away first, your wife is in charge of your $1 million and she can spend it for whatever she needs, but your children's interest will be protected so that when your wife later passes away, whatever is left out of the husband's part must go back to the children. The wife doesn't even have the opportunity to change where the husband's part is going to go. It provides some protection for the children in case the wife wants to change something or gets influenced. You never know what might happen. They liked option number 2 for some reasons that we discussed. So know that there's a couple of different options over there. Those are real important decisions, and you really have to work with somebody who really understands the consequences of those decisions, so you can make an informed decision that's the right decision. You get it right, done right the first time. So for you married couples out there who want to get things structured perfectly so that things are for your spouse the right way and then your children are protected, give us a call. We'll have a talk about it. Y'all have a great day.